you Hello, Darklings. Ready to continue our game? Or Jurassic Rape? Jurassic World. So where were we last time if I can remember? We had a few fields going on. Yes, we did. Got some scavenges. And necrobatress. And we even got to bury your nicks. Oh lovely. It's managed to get that kill. That is interesting. We could probably do more burial mixes in here since they don't get along with any shrink, except for whatever this is. Some sort of meanness. I don't think I've seen that creature before. Not even in our list. So I guess we've never researched it before, maybe. I think this is a list of all the creatures I've actually had. These guys get along with everything except the dominus. We've captured all the local wildlife and pretty sure we've got a lot of research in today. We have an expert in the center. We do. I could definitely be such some of this stuff. Bye. Treating a monorail down shouldn't be too bad. And it would help with transportation if we needed it. And guessing we got the wider path for reason. Yeah, there's a lot of need over there. Bye. There you go. Transportation is great. We need to start researching what dinosaurs we want. We need more guests. Apparently. We weren't able to do any kind of rules in the last one, so let's get a bunch of them in this one. Our crating went up. That's really good.
I'm confident you can handle this next objective. Don't prove me wrong.
So don't prove you've rolled while they do not want to.
Research could prove to be a real lifesaver. For us, for the dinosaurs, and for the park.
You really gave me every dough the fuck. Suppose I could also do flying, as they do kind of count as carnivores. I did do a dome up at the end of the last one below. Well, now you're disgruntled. I say even more expensive than the research I would get back from. So I basically spent all of the money I'm going to get from that. I'm rich in money. Transportation is low. What about for a place all these paths? Still no, because it takes a while to get to the meat of the Assuragens.
Successfully executing a mission relies on preparation.
Now show what you can do with the rest.
Securing the dinosaurs. And based on the last objective, I'd say you've got the necessary skill set.
We could do with another genetics and another logistics. You have potential with internet or with logistics. As you can get to 9 seconds at least train you up. Home. You're very much a generalist and you can't even upgrade that much. I could get the perfect Gen Nut X. Or I could get researched faster. The pathogenetics and I grow up the logistics one I picked out. So you are massively expensive compared to everyone else. I could write. Now I'm not hurting from money, it'll be fine. Let's get these kind of rules down. We always go with the big ones. So you do quite like the big ones, so let's go get them. To us first, sure. We only have one expedition sensor. I can't build another. Alright, upgrade the one I've got. We'll just get some research done instead then. Well, we can lose the extra money. Look at that, we just made it all back. And we can go on next position again. Multiple fingers going at once, perfect. This could be a good spot for a
Risk
dome.
versus reward. That is the eternal debate. However, with this objective, the reward is high and the risk is low. Review the details and then get to it. While you could argue that these animals are living experiments, they are still deserving of the best care we can provide. Healthy specimens, if you will, make for better science.
Get rid of this water. And we have to let out the terrain. And then we can smooth out instead, first not as harsh. Looks like we got more fossils. We could do a lot more though. Although serotonus are now completed. Is yogurt healthy? Depends on the yogurt. Some of you may start good, some of you are good, so bad. Because I have too much sugar and stuff. We need one more tiny species. As you can reset to small ones. We should have the ability to reset serotorizes. We can. Except I accident left out to netarchs. Why? I have to pay everyone in shelter. So. Alright, Shelton's now safe again. Still, why does they escape how?
Transporting asset.
The happy, the content. Yep, time to get Sarah Jeruzes. I can actually modify them again. Long left would probably be good idea. I need to do some research to make them strong. I have dinosaurs fight. I don't know how to make them do that.
Transportation complete.
Alright, medical staff, you've got your assignment. That is not unreachable. How do you keep thinking it's unreachable? Or even add in an extra fence over here just to prove it. Feel that change of reach upon us. Apparently it does. The hell? Fine, I'm going to put stronger fences at some point. Meantime though, that should block you off. Well, the Ceratwazes are the birds, okay. Oh, I think I get it now. It must have like a disease. That's causing it to be problematic. Hi, yeah, has rabies. people got injured, well they're just seeing you for emotional distress. So, we'll leave him tranquilized for now until we can cure him. I think that should help fix. Alright, now there's a storm breaking everything. Doesn't look like they've escaped yet. Hopefully this gets repaired before it rules too very. Yeah. Medicate him and then we can take him home.
Picking up asset.
Array no more unnecessary aggression.
Asset transportation in progress. Cannot reach asset.
Don't worry, I need to put a fence in here anyways. There. Nope, I need to put a substation down. Now you're not using any power. I probably do a backup power station.
Not everyone approves of what we're doing with the dinosaurs. I mark this down to fear, mostly of the unknown. That's why our work is so important. We need to create the conditions necessary for the dinosaurs' survival. For that, we must have champions, and you are quickly becoming one.
You guys were asked so we don't end up with the damage. Long-lived and humble, I like her. All of them are great.
We can't afford to make mistakes because one is all that it takes for a carnivore to make you just another meal. I want you to take this next objective with the same level of seriousness. Lives may depend on it.
Dr. Drecarex, that sounds really easy. It has to be eating. That actually might be a lot harder because it doesn't have a designated eating point. On the rest again, socializing but no eating yet.
Dracorex shares many appearance traits with other pachycephalosaurs, including
We just got
recurring
eaten.
spikes in the
Or. But it was an orclis, not the Draker.
top of its head, synonymous with sticky Moloch, and a flat dome.
This image is acceptable if I needed a picture of my mother-in-law, but for a dinosaur? Yeah, no. Try again.
One of them sleeping.
When the fossilized remains of a bony Dracorex skull were first discovered, the spike and knobs bore resemblance to mythical fairy tale dragons.
One of them is looking for food. Eventually you will find food.
We learn from our failures, but here in the park,
There we
they can
go.
be expensive and deadly. That's why it's critically important you continue to excel. Lives depend on it.
En route to collect the asset.
I'm not going to need water. I know they are going to need it. What else do I need? Some prey and a lot of open space in forest. We'll put force at the
Asset being
back.
transported.
2 of them should be fine. We'll include a little post so that they should automatically get refueled.
And me. But you are proving me wrong. And don't do that, by the way. But what I'm trying to say is you're an alpha too. Respect.
Asset transportation underway.
Apparently that was pretty good at fighting.
Asset transported.
Well, like you do know the weight of that place.
Commencing asset transit.
You're just missing for us, which you just haven't found yet. I'm guessing half here.
Asset transportation complete.
Alright, we can add a bit more to off this forest. Alright. There you're powerfully happy on content. We're getting another one of these dinosaurs ready. Whatever this creature is. To be fine. You can give improved yields as well. Sounds good. And then also some research at the same time. Why not? I know where we can get more baryonyxes. You can have friends. My forest is enough for you. Looks like you're not having enough area, rather you have too much area. Let's get the baryonyx of friends that will help. Increasing standing time Sims curve. There we go, we can now have barrier elixirs. We just need to get strong trays. How goes our Steratorus? Are you actually going inside the forest? Are you just ignore the trees? And never stops and assumes. Okay. That shouldn't hurt. Having a round.
If
My
you want
park
more,
reaching my
that's
app.
what I've got. More challenges in the form of a new objective.
And strike something new. I do not plan on doing expeditions anyways. Let's see. Just successfully complete any expedition. That's going to like happen. I'll know an illness.
That roar you hear isn't a T-Rex, but a cheer for your dedication and hard work in completing that objective. Okay, maybe it is a T-Rex, but my appreciation still remains.
Oh no, they got rabies. How did they get rabies? No, I have to look all of you out whenever I have this fence. Shut up if you can't find a rate of fucking destination crap. Fine, here, a new center just right over here. Try and question that one.
Heading to collect the asset. Transportation underway. Asset has been collected. Transit has commenced. Confirming asset
Most
delivery.
world have a range of hosts.
Asset has been delivered.
There. Local place. Don't need two range of things, especially when one of them doesn't even do anything. And we've got a capture team on standby. We don't have any more worries about this area.
The storm warned attention all personnel. Please proceed to cover and remain here until the storm.
What task are you trying to complete that you believe?
Our plate may be full, but there's always room for more. Read up on this next objective. Unlike the dinosaurs, I want you to stay hungry.
More photos, that is easy. I've been doing this, I've just realized. I will. There we go. Let's get that started. It could get more serotonous. Just will increase the appeal. We need to photograph. Three different dinosaurs. And I got some like the on how to do that. Definitely not going to be easy. That should be where are any of my door noses. Of course you're all on that side right now, so cut for to drop any of you. I'm gonna suppose I could always engineer something. Right, Councilman, another Ceratoris ready to go. We already have those. Hi, let's look for baryonyx on the world's page. The counter-tourist could go first. Don't have enough scientists right now. Maybe I can scare the Dracorexes into the corner. That's right, run the exit way. Then these flares do anything. Oh, the players attract them. I thought they'd scare them away. Now the letter is interesting. Bye. Why is one of the dinosaurs a fract? Why is the gate open? Why the fuck is the gate open? Well, I suppose. Okay, why the cut of Taurus is not showing up?
Acknowledging asset collection request.
And I think I've skipped this photograph one. I'll show you how I do have an idea on how to achieve that. I just realized that these little ones get along with everything right. So I just put it in the right place. And then, photograph slide 1.
Assets in the air. Collecting asset. Asset delivered.
Those will do for trades.
Asset in transit. Asset delivery confirmed. Asset has been transported.
Once these are ready, I'll release most of them into the main pan. Bitch gets move fine. So that this also kind of works.
Success by our head count. Especially the ones that are still attached to the neck, huh? So let's strive for that.
Yeah, this replaced the contract. Well, it saves me having to. Bye. Everyone needs a good rest. Adventure guests in the park. We should have plenty of them, right? Now they're the red ones. We could get a zip line down. Or Jurassic Tour. I need to do tour before I do zipline. That's terrible. Oh well. Oh, we could get a natural towel and stuff. We need attractions. And researching more small curve rules work hard. We have the power to make it car notorious. Good to make it more resilient to diseases. Probably a good idea. And have it be longer lived as well. The Toronto tourist is a full 300th. That's pretty good. Let's not have you automatically assigned to this, I guess. Then, now you have no task. Thanks for your time. Board rights is nearly here. I can get the supplies. Don't have enough genetics yet. How goes fossil hunting? Good start getting the hair. And calm choice is nearly perfect DNA. I'm guessing our attractions are reaching their limit. Yes. We do need to start spreading out a little.
The park is really coming together. But we can always do more. It would be terrific if you could get our park rating up.
It says it's 26% right now, so we just need more guests. Apparently we have 1,000 guests. Oh no, 1,000 appeal from creatures. Number 200 a pair would be plenty. Keep up making a pen for carnatrices. Let's make this pan over here. If I trans out for aviation. So where do I want a relation to be? I could definitely do free right here. Maybe more. It's already better there, so let's have a pen here. That beginner. Not big enough. We need to start over here. The very least. Probably fine. Get a tool going on inside. Sure, why not? Here we go, we got a spot for paths to being. Definitely going to want a monorail out to here, so just put that down. Where do we want the other entropy? That's a question though, isn't it? We can get rid of this. And let's move this. That should be a great spot for one monorail. That's fine. And you can power down here. Next up we need to get the path closer. Yep, that should do it. How it goes is and it's a select the eggs I want. Can't have you been aggressive. Or I kind of can actually, you guys don't have any sync. Oh, you do have some light species, maybe I can make that work. You might need more than one, so I'll get another batch going. All of the scientists are kind of busy. More amenities, probably a good idea. And there are why the path is also probably a good idea. We don't have the research for it. Let's just get medium amenities down. Down. Oh no, who's there? Don't check out this illness. But you have rabies. How do you have rapies? Alright, you will soon be cured, my friend. Fair enough. Oh, that's a good idea. That way we don't get suddenly aggressive dinosaurs. I'm afraid of them as probably the limit that we need. You know where your constructing time takes so long. Ah, there's a storm. Keep everything in your behavior path.
Normal working activity.
You need to repair your own facility. There you go, everything else can be repaired easily now. We can finally release the Ceratorosis. Let's get large amenities. We can get the large hotel afterwards and then the luxury wide paths and such. We know they need water and a pound mixed sand as well. All they need live praying.
I'm gonna point out that you've done yeoman's work on this latest objective, but don't let it go to your head. The last thing we need around here is an arrogant blowhard.
I'm ready to go again.
Transporting asset.
And violence amenities are taking some time. Oh, I've had it all slow, that's probably why.
Array.
Well, we probably do need shelters around here.
Delivery complete.
Nice, a Carnotaurus. You can recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head, which give it a real rock and roll appearance. Those powerful legs can get this dinosaur moving as well, so probably best to stay out of its way. This dinosaur is so metal.
And it's so happy as well.
Delivery has been completed.
Or the sanded ones, or the water, or the prey, perfect. Now let's get that large hotel on the way. Bye. If I have some side-based side, maybe. And as we need shelters and everything, let's get that. Restroom for right after the toilets. I'm sure after you've had the ride of the dinosaurs as well.
Let's get some new buildings in place. We're a professional outfit, and we need world-class facilities.
And that is exactly the plan. A large amenity for food. Another one for earrings. And one for presents. Now we can figure them to get a maximum amount of happiness. Oh, I don't think we researched the immunity to rabies yet. How did we? Yeah, let's do that. Why we still got a task force 2. Transport's all happening. No guest crowding. And to make this all
Nobody likes a sick
half-worn.
dinosaur, especially me. So why don't we get this animal the treatment it needs?
Is one of the dinosaurs on half-worn? Hello. Tuberculosis. What do I need to cure this? Oh, I already have the cure. Wonderful. I wanted the large hotel over here. On a tidal voltage. Why are you returning? You didn't even do your job. Go heal them. No, I got a rare record in Barry Yokes's.
Asset transportation in progress.
One keyboard. Quickly shield them before they die. Who's sick? Oh, over here. Our park routine went up nicely. See. I'm meeting shopping center, sure. Get a medium drinks here. Getting more power on my stuff could be good, but let's make sure we get enough. Right now we'll be at 63, we don't want that. I mean, it's okay, but I want to get higher percentages. Oh, you wanted that to be medium shopping, my bad.
That objective didn't stand a chance once I got you
Yeah,
involved.
satisfied.
We make a heck of a duo, if I do say so myself.
We can now. Put out. Burial mixes. These guys only get along with scavengers. So let's. Let's put them in the same tin. Now just help get our prior local appreciation. Yes, get your swerks. The big batch we've got to going on now. You want more shelter? We'll give more shelters. Since we are done with the fun store, we don't want everything to break. The most important are definitely the fences. Good thing our barrier next tied. I'm going to get another response for Susie all the way out here so I don't have to deal with any of that. I know you can make it because it's right there. Make sure they're all fueled up. I missed what it said at the top there and disappeared before I could notice. Looks like there's basically no crowding. So close to perfect. But it will be tough at dawn. Sorry, your elixirs are basically done. A more complete scavenger. Yeah, let's do that. We're already newly up 4 stars. That's pretty good. Oh, okay Lonely. I'll see you next life. You have fun. Yeah, let's celebrate your leaving with the departure of these guys. Friends, right? Forest and prey, I forgot to about the prey part. Yeah. You're not missing a force, you just haven't figured out where it is yet. Oh, you don't have war search over. And there you go.
Just got word the rating for the park went up. Apparently because of your efforts. I don't know what to say. Seriously, I don't. Well done, or something similar.
Let that time so. Oh, what did it die? Why are they fighting? It says it gets along with scavengers. And these scavengers. I guess they don't get along with each other then, that's a shame. Well, that's the new pen now. They've killed all their opponents, nothing left. First we just do some more research. Oh, we can get too hot, and it's now. Let's get a vaccine going, I guess. Leaving the dead bodies in their *T and hurt. Because I think they'll just eat it.
Collecting asset. Picking up asset. Heading to
I will
collect
lose
the
them
asset.
anyways.
Asset has been collected.
Just in case they spread diseases or something.
Asset in transit.
I could probably do it with a better fence, I thought. No. Knight non left.
Asset being transported.
Now I will leave the last remaining 2 bodies in there.
Commencing
Just
asset
to see what
transit.
happens if I do. I bet that I'll probably eat the bodies or something. I think that used to happen in the last one. Let's get some Baryonyxes and we want them to be strong. Long-lived and strong. With some resilience. We want random skin color and stuff. Here we go, we're getting some burial mixes up in here.
Assets in the air.
On Chris the Arrow they can play in a bit, why not? Only 1 X survived. That's fine. And I will get another barrier which is going at the same time. I could probably get a zip line going over here. No. I can't reverse that. There. Now the zipline connection is over here. Now be going over the baryolixes.
Jurassic Tour.
And now the shipping guest access. Huzzah! Hello. None of those are good. Try that again.
Heading to pick up the asset. Transit has commenced.
New research. We just need 3 dinosaurs with strong free. I only wanted them as of any good. I'm fine, I'll grow that one. Should have a 50% chance.
Deliver. Complete.
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have identified an approaching storm. Please await further instruction.
We've got some ratings for zip lines. Yep, you're comfortable, everything. Thank you. None of the dinosaurs are actually out of the 10 yet. Good.
Asset requiring collection.
Now you died of all taste. I need to get some Nocitis. Again, I'm not gonna be aware about the dinosaurs. I just think dominance doesn't matter.
Asset to be collected. Asset transportation underway.
There we go, all happy and everything.
Assets in the air.
We're at 3 stars, we were at 4. How did we get so low? Alright, I guess food and stuff, yeah. Not enough people are going through that past. There you go. Definitely get my publicity rating up. Lord of the Staff shouldn't be disgruntled, but we'll give them rest anyways. Alright, next up. We are happy to give us a small plus again. Should be shopping and everything in this area taken care of. Why is this so low? I guess this back path really wants some drinks. Nope, it's not the back path. And it must be this path's. Yeah, guess you're both there. Yeah, the mind is now fulfilled. Four stars now. That's great. We just need to pick out our next idea. Whereas if we have another zip line. I'll zip line over here and have a pen over there. Yeah.
I like this next objective. I think you will too. I'm more interested in knowledge than the creature comforts that come with wealth.
Can improve our
There's
revenue.
no denying that the park is a business, so we have to be aware of the bottom line. My team is reporting that the job is done. I expected no less, and I'm pleased to see that my expectations have been met.
I just cannot. Make a really long pen over here. Here. Actually, we can make the pedal go through. So if we need a medical scan, they're all going to eat the infected food. They all have hook loan, which I don't have research yet. There you go. I can get other things researched as well, why not? Yeah. Now everyone's being cured. And while we wait for the cure to be implemented, let's keep control of this so it's nearby. Bye. It does mean no sucker speed though. Sorry, you only have died. Right now let's get curing these at once. Do it myself, even. Oh, Nokia. I didn't need to hear another time. Perfect. Everyone's cured. You know, another baryonyx in a pen. Are they more rocks? Rocks are easy enough.
Asset transportation in progress.
There, you're plenty of rocks now. It was rocks for days.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset being transported.
More water is definitely easier than that. More forest work be a bit hard.
Asset delivered.
Oh, is that not enough water? Oh, good enough. You're missing fish. I can add another fish. There, 2 more fishes just for you.
A higher park rating improves everything.
And we'll certainly start raising the appeal of the park. Could get more serotonus than not exactly unhappy. Yeah, they got plenty of rubbish things that they need. We don't need to write up them being longer live. Just mix all their strong. How many more strong ones do we need? One more. And we get 2 more. That should be fine. So those are my conatrices. Needs are my serrators. We could get another conatorus as well. It didn't be much harm to that. I know some sources are dying, if I should get some more. I have to research them first, actually, don't I? Bye. Now they can see that we need to arm that arm. There. Who large carnivores?
Asset in transit. Asset delivery confirmed.
Yeah, more shelters might not hurt. Gigs need a lot of logistics.
En route to pick up the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Are you even like Dracoexins are dying now?
Transportation underway.
I actually have to put out. But remaining. Because that is why I get too lonely and start screwing stuff.
En route to pick up the asset.
Now, I've been monitoring your progress, and I like what I see. That last objective was a challenge, but you handled it with authority.
You guys are still happy, just need a bit more forest.
Transit has commenced.
I don't think I could set another one in without making you a bit too unhappy. That is perfectly fine.
Transportation complete.
So, this have you be long lived on Visilient. And we can have you be not so needy as well with your stuff.
Asset.
Well, I could sell it, but there's no point. Just give it a while, I don't know. You have to be getting lots of lonely. Now it's time. Cool. So much going on right now. Here we go, 4 of these guys coming up. Take out those baryonyxes. Actually, I might as well sell that one because it's going to die of old age. I'm going to take you to repair.
Off-road adventures can be uncomfortable for those who are pregnant or suffer with motion sickness.
There was like another in Kelsney's repairing.
Commencing asset transit. Asset transportation underway.
I have to wait for all of them to be stunned. How are you guys doing?
Picking up asset. Heading to collect the asset.
There we go. Now I can release these guys.
Asset transportation in progress. Transporting asset. Asset transportation complete. Asset transportation underway. Asset transported. Assets in the air.
There's no need for this to be out anymore.
Delivery has been completed.
And we'll slowly be recovering the stars we lost. Could get a Tavina source for Rex as well now. So. That will happen soon. I think I need a few more the Justic face people. Or I could train the ones I have.
Transit has commenced.
Who was I planning on having an INSA?
Asset transported.
Can't be my T-Rex pump. Maybe it can. Now you guys all get to rest. Why are we on emergency power? Also, you fueling the isn't powered. Yes, a connection, the power, there's a problem. Oh, I just don't have enough power plants. Oh, that's easy to take care of. There we go. Backup generators are pretty useful. The show we didn't tell me were underactive though. Like everyone's rested, we can do more hunting. We are very nearly 5 stars. In fact, if I can get a Giga out, I could probably get it soon. I keep even get a T-Rex right now. I've never done a gig before, so we'll do that. In the same minutes I should have put more people on it. Let's probably see problems. Bitches variance. So we're losing out on 1,000 because of variation. Okay. What's your mother's arm is the T6. Oblusity rating 90%, that's pretty good. Oh, how good. We can get more conatoroses. While we wait. Should help a little bit. And so, the Naviphone is covered as needed. One more vote for. You might make this with just a necrobatress as if we're lucky. I could also get a bunch of those comps and put them in the pan, and I'm going to put the Jagger in. Don't have enough. We'll serve right now.
Read up on this new objective, and then let me know you're going to do it.
Construct something
When we
new.
build great things,
Water
we build
reconstructing.
ourselves. Inspirational, right? And original.
En route to collect the
Some have a data innovation of them here. Go another batch on its way.
Commencing asset transit.
My gig is out. Helps. Pretty good. We want you to get some more copies out while we wait for Gigas. Don't think it's sabotaged. All three of them. Well, the sabotage rating is going down so early.
Transportation complete.
Good, power is back on long. You can be skis with us secretly, you're probably gonna die soon. I hope you don't, but if it's anything like the last batch, you're just going to be eaten by the Kick her once. The Giga. Once we put the cake in them. Now we finally have additional modules. Love's name.
Asset being transported.
And a new viable genome.
Asset requiring collection. Confirming task.
Well, I do know that you need meat.
Transportation underway. Asset in transit. Asset delivery confirmed. Asset has been collected. Asset delivered. Asset out of reach. Asset.
Fine, I will control you so you can disinfect the thing that you know you can reach.
Asset has been transported. Asset has been delivered.
What are they doing? It looks like the Z is outpriced, Snow, no good there. In 3, one more sand.
Transit has commenced.
Now one spot is overcrowded just some reason. I need to research that away. That would be like the main forever. Oh, we are so close to 5,000. Look at that. 4.9. I'm going to save right on this teething point.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation complete. Asset transportation underway.
A large power station. I have to research it.
Delivery has been completed.
I have a main floor to now.
Asset has been delivered.
Let's give you the main floor.
Transportation
They
complete.
can't complain about the past being too small now. I hope.
Hopefully this is nothing more than a sprain. Painkillers should prove effective.
Oh, when we drop them, I guess they spring themselves. So close to that 5 point. How? We just got it.
You did it. I never had a doubt.
It was just a matter of time. How lovely. That's here 5 hours 24 minutes. 44. Wonderful. And then we get to move on to challenge or which will be the northern US way. The difficulty here is that we're limited to only the smallest herbivores. Ooh. And feed us unlock. At writer. 1.5. As expected, to take 9 hours as free and entire streams for this. Oh, tech mech sharing. This was suspected to be FX7, so I have high hopes it won't take quite that long. And on the harder difficulty it's 2.5 stars, so I'm a lot of feeding. Which, considering that all herbivores, isn't too bad. Maybe the goon creatures still exist. and that's why it's 2.5 stars. But that goes against the small herbivores. Oh well, no matter what we'll be doing, challenge for next time. Have fun.